Hey everyone, happy Monday. Thanks for watching the first episode of Rise Award Show Roundup VMA Edition. What I'm going to be doing is, as the award shows happen and award season comes around, I'm going to be giving you my take and review of the night's hottest stars, behind the scenes look, and telling you about the evening, what you missed, some of the things to look out for, and moments that we can't stop talking about. I'm going to be doing things like Best Dressed, Who Wore It Better, and giving my critique of people's performances throughout the night. Of course, keeping it positive, keeping it real, and not being negative and not focusing on body shaming or calling out other celebrities like a lot of the media does. It's not about me. It's not about that, as you know. So, very excited for what's to come with this. And so here's my little take of the VMAs. Certainly was a interesting night last night. It delivered, excited, and amazed us. We had some of the crazy outfits that we're wearing. What was interesting is this isn't like the Oscars or the Golden Globes where everyone dresses to the nines and you get the latest, styles and glamour. People come dressed all sorts of ways. I saw everyone in jeans and t-shirts to a few of the guy stars to, edgy dresses and edgy outfits. We saw Taylor Swift, who was in an awesome crop top, metallic crop top with gold, silver, and matching pants. Certainly edgy for the star, but I liked it, and I hope other people did too. And I can't talk about the evening without talking about the hostess with the mostess, Miley Cyrus, who didn't disappoint and certainly surprised all of us, at times coming out with almost barely nothing on. Other times she came out in a mink coat that revealed a very risque bathing suit that showed a little bit more than we would have liked to see, I'm sure, but it was certainly creative. And finally, she came out as a rainbow. Yeah, she was in a square and a rainbow. It certainly was quite the night with Miley Cyrus. Listen, that's what she wants to do. That's great. It's not my cup of tea, but Miley, she looked great, and that's what's important. Some of the important things to get to of the evening is we have to talk about Taylor Swift. We can't talk about an award show without Taylor Swift. She, of course, delivered as always, and she performed with Nicki Minaj, which was great. Apparently, the beef between them that was going on is squashed, which we like to hear. She performed her Bad Blood video, and Nicki Minaj joined her. Later, Taylor won Best Female Video Award for her Blank Spaces video. And that was really awesome because when she came up there, she invited her music video director up, Joseph Kahn, who, in true Taylor fashion, turned the microphone over to him and allowed him to say a few words and thank her and thank his family. It was really touching because she didn't make it about her, she made it about him, and she thanked her co-star, and just in true Taylor fashion was so polite and so generous, and that's why we love her and that's why she's won our hearts, because she's just so genuine and so authentic, and we love you, Taylor, and I love you, so great job, and a big congrats and honor for winning Video of the Year for your Bad Blood video. That's the biggest award. That's what everyone comes to see. It's kind of like Best Picture for the Academy Awards. Video of the Year is what everyone looks forward to, and Taylor Swift won it, so great job. Some of the more interesting moments of the night came from stars such as Justin Bieber, who debuted his new song, What Do You Mean? He performed for the first time in 5 years at the Video Music Awards, and the performance was very good, but it certainly wasn't what we have seen in Justin in the past. After he performed, right before he ended, he flew up in the air on a harness, and once he came back down and the song ended, he was in tears, and he just broke down, and it was clearly shaken, and he was, visibly thankful for the moment, and I think that's why he cried. I think he was so thankful for what has happened to him over the last year, where he has come from, and where he is going. So, props to you, Justin. I think you showed so much emotion, and I really liked that you cried because it shows you had true emotion and shows a different side of you. Is this the new Justin Bieber? I hope so, and I think it is, and I'm excited to see what the new Justin Bieber has in store. And I'm forgiving you for everything. Not that you did anything to me, but, I've always liked you, and I think you had a rough spell and a rough patch, but I think you're back and you're here to stay, and you did such an amazing job last night with your performance. He gave almost like a Michael Jackson performance with, strong backup dancers and great stage design, and, I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and great job, Justin, and you have my heart, especially with you breaking down, so great job. Also, we can't talk about the night without talking about Demi Lovato. She performed in downtown LA and kind of had the crowd on their feet. They had all of the downtown LA blocked off for a few blocks where they had performances going on. And she premiered her new song, "Cool for the Summer." I shouldn't say premiered, excuse me. She sang her new song, "Cool for the Summer," in which Iggy Azalea made an appearance. And then at the end of the song, she jumped into a swimming pool, which was hoisted up by her backup dancers. And as she finished the song, she was in the inflatable swimming pool. Listen, only at the VMAs, folks, you can get this. It was pretty interesting. Certainly, I would have never thought of it, but great job, Demi. I was worried she was going to fall out because it's an inflatable pool. There was two stand-up performances of the night that I was really impressed with, and I have to mention. The first is Tori Kelly with her hit song, "It Should Have Been Us," off of her debut album, Unbreakable Smile. Such a good song, such a I don't even want to say ballad, but it was so good and it's so true and clean. It wasn't dirty, which was great, and she sang her heart out. Great job. She's a fairly new artist, discovered within the last few months. She was discovered on YouTube, where she wrote, produced, and directed all of her own music, and she was discovered. She wrote her new album, so I really think that you should check her out. And if you haven't tried her new song, if you haven't heard her new song, check it out because I loved it. It's called "It Should Have Been Us." And of course, Pharrell Williams, he debuted his new song, "Freedom," which was premiered for the first time last night, I believe. And that was a really cool song in true Pharrell fashion. Try saying that 3 times fast. Pharrell fashion. He delivered and was out of this world. He had backup dancers. The song was touching and inspirational, yet it made you feel like loose and you could let loose inside. And he ended it with a firework display. Who else but Pharrell? I mean, seriously, the song was so good. Talked about, just everything that's been going on and all the loss that we've dealt with over the last few months and just being free. And I loved it. Check it out. It's called "Freedom" by Pharrell. And certainly was a VMAs that will go down in history. It's one for the books, and it's done and it's over with. And there certainly was some interesting moments, from Kanye declaring he was president in 2020, running for president, I should say. Miley Cyrus' wardrobes changes and performances, to Justin Bieber breaking down and crying. Certainly is one for the books, and I'll tell you, I liked watching it. I think it's interesting to see some of the art that these celebrities and singers will do. I'm not a fan of the whole sexual idea that they had to over-sexualize it, but I think that they did a great job, and I'm really proud of them, and they work so hard. So I'll be watching again next year to see who will take home the Moon Man, which is the awards that they're given next year. So thanks for tuning in to this episode of Rise Awards Show Roundup VMA Edition, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!